A conclusion one could come to after watching AEW Dynamite week to week is that the taped show, the one that is filmed the night after the live broadcast, while containing audio that rivals that of a 1998-1999 WCW Saturday Night from center stage, piped in audio, the show is a much more structured, much more wrestling-based broadcast instead of the insanity that is the live broadcasts. I don't know if it's sequenced different, if they watch it back and reorganize when the segments air, or if it's airing basically as it was filmed, only with some sweetening to the audio. I don't know the answer to that. But what I do know is their tape shows are wrestling shows. And there's more logic that goes into those shows. Pac versus Nick Nemeth. Ryan Nemeth, I'm sorry. Nick Nemeth is Dolph Ziggler. He moves like his brother, who, by the way, moves like Kurt Hennig. That was a great enhancement talent match. Now, that said, I think Ryan Nemeth is incredibly talented and probably should be utilized more. But having these matches really makes Pac and Hangman Page, who he wrestled a few weeks ago, look like $1,000,000 because this guy takes the moves the way they're supposed to be done, and because it's presented in a way where it's not a match where every match is a main event and every match has to have 2 segments, even though I think this one may have. It makes the moves look better. Why did Hacksaw Jim Duggan get over so well in WWF? Because every week he was hitting somebody with the charging clothesline. He was winning matches. Honky Tonk Man hit the neck breaker on a million different guys, Chad Duffy and guys like that, who you probably don't remember the name of. It's okay to have squash matches, and it's okay for them not to go 2 segments. The show was very good. I shouldn't say very good. It was okay. It was a pretty good show. It was a logical wrestling show. There's problems with it, certain problems with it. I detest the interview segments where, "So Sting, how do you feel about this?" And Sting's about to talk and, "Yo, Stinger, it's Taz." And then that's the end of that because crazy shit's happening and Sting doesn't get to talk and the guy who was supposed to do an interview segment doesn't happen. Thunder Rosa, who is a great talent, having her back on TV wrestling after losing the presumed blow-off to their feud before Britt Baker makes no sense. But then again, Britt Baker was not on TV first, actually was on TV first after losing to Big Swole in their awful dentist match, whatever it was called, Tooth and Nail, I think it was. Maybe the talent that wins the feud should be the one that's featured. Wouldn't that be logical? The main event was chaos, but good. I'm sure Dave Meltzer will tell you it's the greatest thing ever, and I guarantee you it gets a higher star rating than Hulk Hogan versus The Rock from WrestleMania X8, and it's because Dave doesn't get that things have to mean something. Just because they're doing the moves doesn't mean it means anything. This one was a little bit different because it had some big-name guys doing this crazy stuff, but there was no pre-existing, understandable feud between Moxley and Kenta in this country. And if it didn't happen in this country, for the most part, it doesn't matter. And that's the truth. I know that bothers you, but it's the truth. There's good shit. There was some real good shit. Good shit, pal. There was some real good shit on this show. And there was some stuff that really fell flat. I like where they're potentially going with the Hangman Page and Matt Hardy segments. And I also liked the Sammy Guevara quitting the Inner Circle. Jericho looks like he lost a few pounds, by the way. I know everybody was rough on him, but he did look good. Got to give him that. Got a little bit more work to do, I think. Of course, he's in much better shape than I'm in, but got a little bit more work to do, but certainly looked better. Turned the corner a little bit on that whole blowing out his belt, as he did in one of the matches. I believe it was against Kazarian. Anyway, good show. I enjoyed it. Didn't like that they keep beating Archer. It seems like if he's the Murder Hawk monster, maybe he should not lose. Like he lost to Eddie Kingston like 2 weeks ago and then loses again here. He's unstoppable, except when he constantly gets stopped. But overall, an okay show, pretty good, and I think the taped shows are overall better than the live shows. If they can bring the live show with the logic that they have for their taped show, but also have it flow and make sense and not hotshot it, I think they have something. I really do, and I love AEW. I wish they had more impact logic on AEW Dynamite. I really wish they do, and I thought that last night when I was watching Impact. It's such a good, logical wrestling show, and AEW sometimes feels like it is a madhouse. That's that.